If you are searching for the best bushcraft fixed blade knife, this guide is made for you. In this video, we are breaking down the top 10 fixed blade bushcraft knives, ranked from number 10 to number 1, based on real outdoor performance, woodcrafting ability, durability, and learning value. This is not hype. This is expert-level explanation, designed to help beginners learn and experienced users choose better. Let's begin. Number 10. Gerber StrongArm, reliable but limited for true bushcraft. At number 10, we have the Gerber StrongArm, a knife that is often marketed as a survival tool, but still deserves a place on this list as an entry-level fixed blade for bushcraft. The StrongArm is built tough. Its full-tank construction gives confidence during hard use, and the blade thickness allows it to survive rough tasks without fear of failure. For beginners who are transitioning from general outdoor knives into bushcraft, this durability feels reassuring. However, from a pure bushcraft perspective, this knife shows its limitations. The blade geometry is more optimized for tactical and survival tasks rather than controlled woodcrafting. When carving notches, feather sticks, or detailed wooden joints, the blade feels less precise than purpose-built bushcraft knives. The handle is comfortable and secure, especially in wet conditions, which makes it suitable for outdoor environments. Grip security is good, but the handle shape limits finer carving grips. This means extended woodcrafting sessions can feel less natural. Steel quality is serviceable. It holds an edge reasonably well, but requires more frequent maintenance during extended carving tasks. For learning purposes, this is not necessarily bad, as it encourages sharpening practice. The Gerber StrongArm earns its number 10 position because it is reliable, affordable, and widely available, making it a practical starting point. But as bushcraft skills grow, most users will feel the need to upgrade. This knife teaches an important lesson. Strength alone does not make a great bushcraft knife. Control matters more. Number 9. Cold Steel SRK, power-oriented bushcraft option. At number 9, we have the Cold Steel SRK, a knife that leans heavily towards strength and power rather than finesse. The SRK features a robust blade that handles chopping, battening, and rough wood processing with ease. For camp setup and heavy outdoor work, it performs confidently. This makes it appealing to users who want one knife to handle multiple outdoor tasks. However, bushcraft is not only about power, it is about control. In fine woodcrafting tasks such as carving traps, shaping tools, or refining joints, the SRK feels oversized. The blade geometry favors durability over precision, which can reduce accuracy in detailed work. The handle provides a solid grip and performs well in cold or wet environments. That said, it lacks the ergonomic refinement required for long carving sessions. Hand fatigue can set in faster compared to more bushcraft-focused designs. Steel toughness is one of its strengths. The SRK tolerates abuse and resists chipping, which is useful for beginners who are still learning proper technique. Edge retention is decent, though not exceptional for prolonged carving. Educationally, the SRK demonstrates the difference between a survival knife and a bushcraft knife. It works, but it does not teach fine control as effectively as higher-ranked options. This is why it sits at number 9. Strong, dependable, but not specialized. Number 8. ESEE 4, durability first, skill second. At number 8, we have the ESEE 4, a knife that has built a legendary reputation for durability and reliability in harsh outdoor conditions, making it a common recommendation for bushcraft beginners. But also a knife that clearly shows where toughness ends and refined woodcraft begins. The first thing you notice about the ESEE 4 is its confidence-inspiring build. The full-tank construction and thick blade give the feeling that this knife can survive almost anything. For bushcraft learners who fear breaking their knife, this psychological safety is valuable. You are more willing to practice battening, rough carving, and camp tasks without hesitation. However, from a true bushcraft and woodcrafting perspective, the blade geometry leans more towards survival than precision. When carving feather sticks or shaping wood joints, the edge does not glide through wood as smoothly as thinner or more refined grinds. This forces users to rely more on strength than technique, which can slow skill development. The handle design is functional and secure, providing excellent grip even in wet conditions. That said, it lacks ergonomic refinement for long carving sessions. Extended woodcrafting work can cause hand fatigue faster compared to high-ranked knives. Steel performance is one of the ESEE Force's strongest points. It is tough, forgiving, and easy to sharpen in the field. This makes it excellent for learning edge maintenance and understanding how steel reacts to different carving pressures. Educationally, the ESEE 4 teaches resilience. It allows beginners to make mistakes without damaging the tool, but it does not actively teach fine carving control. That comes later with more specialized knives. That balance between toughness and limited finesse is exactly why the ESEE 4 earns the number 8 position. It is a confidence builder, not a master's tool. Number 7. Condor Bushlore, traditional bushcraft feel. At number 7, we have the Condor Bushlore, a knife that represents traditional bushcraft values and introduces users to the importance of blade geometry and balance. Unlike survival-focused knives, the Bushlore immediately feels more natural in woodcrafting tasks. The blade shape and grind engage wood smoothly, allowing controlled cuts during carving and shaping. This makes feather sticks, notches, and simple joinery easier and more enjoyable. The knife's balance is neutral, which improves accuracy and reduces overcutting. This is important for educational bushcraft content because it helps users develop muscle memory and proper cutting technique. The handle has a classic wooden design that feels warm and natural in the hand. While it may not perform as well in extreme wet conditions as synthetic handles, it offers excellent comfort during dry woodcrafting sessions. Steel performance is adequate for bushcraft tasks, holding an edge long enough for extended carving while remaining easy to sharpen. This encourages consistent maintenance habits, an essential bushcraft skill. Where the Condor Bushlore falls slightly short is in durability under extreme abuse. It is not designed for aggressive battening or heavy chopping. However, that limitation actually reinforces correct bushcraft principles. Use tools correctly, not forcefully. Educationally, this knife teaches control over power. It encourages thoughtful cutting, precision, and respect for the material. That's why the Condor Bushlore ranks at number 7. It is a true bushcraft knife that rewards proper technique and introduces users to refined woodcrafting. Number 6. Morakniv Bushcraft Black, learning-focused precision. At number 6, we have the Morakniv Bushcraft Black, a knife that plays a very important role in bushcraft education because it prioritizes learning and control over brute strength, making it one of the most skill-friendly fixed blade knives available. The blade geometry is where this knife shines. Mora's grind bites into wood cleanly and predictably, allowing users to understand how blade angle affects cutting depth. This feedback loop is crucial for learning proper carving technique. When shaping wood, the knife responds immediately to small hand movements, which accelerates skill development. Although the blade is not full tang, the construction is more than strong enough for bushcraft carving, feather sticks, and light battening. For educational bushcraft, this is actually beneficial because it encourages correct tool use rather than abuse. The handle is extremely comfortable and secure. Its rubberized texture prevents slipping, even during wet conditions, and allows long carving sessions without discomfort. Comfort directly affects retention in educational videos, because viewers can imagine themselves using the tool with ease. Steel performance is excellent for its category. It sharpens easily and holds an edge long enough for extended woodcrafting practice. Beginners learn sharpening faster with this steel, which is a major advantage. Where this knife ranks lower than the top tier is in extreme durability and structural tasks. It is not meant for heavy chopping or aggressive battening, but that limitation reinforces good bushcraft fundamentals. The Morakniv Bushcraft Black earns the number 6 spot because it is one of the best knives for learning bushcraft correctly. It teaches control, precision, and respect for technique. Number 5. BPS Adventurer. Balanced, affordable bushcraft performer. At number 5, we have the BPS Adventurer, a knife that has surprised many bushcraft enthusiasts by delivering excellent woodcrafting performance at an accessible price point, while maintaining proper bushcraft geometry and balance. The blade geometry is thin enough to carve efficiently yet strong enough to handle moderate battening. This balance allows users to perform a wide range of bushcraft tasks without feeling limited. Feather sticks, notches, and tool shaping feel natural and controlled. The handle design is simple but effective. It fills the hand comfortably and supports multiple grips used in bushcraft carving. During longer sessions, the handle remains comfortable, which is essential for skill building. Steel quality is impressive for its price range. Edge retention is good and sharpening is straightforward. This encourages consistent maintenance and helps beginners understand edge care without frustration. One of the biggest strengths of the BPS Adventurer is its honesty. It does not pretend to be a survival tank or a tactical tool. It is a bushcraft knife designed to work with wood, not against it. Educationally, this knife reinforces the idea that good bushcraft tools are defined by geometry and balance, not marketing. It allows learners to focus on technique rather than compensating for poor design. The BPS Adventurer earns its number 5 ranking because it offers true bushcraft performance, strong learning value, and excellent affordability, a rare combination. Number 4. Terävä Jääkäripuukko 110, Pure Bushcraft Control. At number 4, we have the Terävä Jääkäripuukko 110, a knife that represents raw, functional bushcraft design with no unnecessary features, making it a favorite among experienced woodcrafters who value control above everything else. This knife immediately stands out due to its blade geometry. The grind engages wood aggressively yet predictably, allowing precise control during carving tasks. When making feather sticks, shaping stakes, or refining joints, the blade tracks cleanly through the grain without slipping or binding. This behavior is critical for advanced bushcraft work. The blade thickness is optimized for strength without sacrificing precision. It is strong enough for battening small logs while remaining thin enough for controlled carving. This balance allows the knife to transition seamlessly between tasks without forcing the user to change technique. The handle is minimalist but highly functional. It encourages proper grip positioning and allows multiple bushcraft grips without discomfort. This design promotes correct technique and reduces hand fatigue during extended sessions. Steel performance is excellent, offering strong edge retention while remaining easy to maintain in the field. This reliability allows users to focus on learning and execution rather than constant sharpening. Educationally, the Jääkäripuukko teaches discipline and precision. It rewards careful movements and punishes sloppy technique. That feedback is essential for developing advanced bushcraft skills. This knife earns the number 4 spot because it delivers professional-level bushcraft performance without compromise, making it ideal for serious woodcraft learners. Number 3. LionSteel M4, Strength meets precision. At number 3, we have the LionSteel M4, a knife that blends modern engineering with traditional bushcraft requirements, offering exceptional strength without sacrificing carving control. The blade geometry is deceptively capable. Despite its thickness, the cutting edge engages wood smoothly, allowing controlled carving and shaping. This design proves that proper geometry can overcome bulk, delivering refined performance even in a robust knife. The balance is exceptional. The knife feels stable in the hand, enabling confident power cuts while maintaining accuracy during fine carving tasks. This stability reduces overcutting and improves precision. The handle design supports multiple grips and distributes pressure evenly across the hand, reducing fatigue during long carving sessions. Comfort at this level directly enhances learning and execution. Steel quality is premium, offering strong edge retention and toughness. This allows uninterrupted carving sessions and minimal maintenance in the field. Educationally, the LionSteel M4 teaches controlled power. It shows users how to apply strength responsibly and accurately, bridging the gap between survival tools and refined bushcraft knives. The M4 earns its number 3 ranking because it offers elite performance for users ready to elevate their skills beyond basic bushcraft. Number 2. Bark River Bravo 1 Near Perfect Bushcraft Fixed Blade. At number 2, we have the Bark River Bravo 1, a knife that many experienced bushcrafters consider the closest thing to a do-everything correctly fixed blade for serious bushcraft and woodcrafting. And it earns this position not through hype, but through consistent real-world performance. The Bravo 1 is built around balance, not just physical balance, but functional balance between power, precision, durability, and comfort. The blade geometry, typically a convex grind, is one of its biggest strengths for bushcraft. Convex edges push smoothly through wood fibers, reducing resistance and binding, which allows clean, controlled cuts during carving, notching, and shaping tasks. This makes a noticeable difference when working on feather sticks, trap triggers, and joinery, where consistency matters more than raw strength. The blade thickness provides confidence for battening and tougher tasks without feeling bulky or clumsy during fine work. This dual capability is rare and extremely valuable for bushcraft learners and professionals alike. The steel used in the Bravo 1 is tough, forgiving, and long-lasting, meaning it resists chipping during hard use while still holding an edge long enough for extended carving sessions. From an educational standpoint, this reliability allows users to focus on technique instead of worrying about damaging their tool. The handle design is exceptional. It fills the hand naturally, distributing pressure evenly and reducing fatigue during long working sessions. This comfort directly improves control and accuracy, which are critical for skill development. The Bravo 1 supports all major bushcraft grips without forcing awkward hand positions, making it ideal for both beginners, refining fundamentals, and experienced users executing complex tasks. One of the most important qualities of this knife is predictability. Every cut feels consistent. The knife behaves the same way in dry wood, green wood, and varied outdoor conditions. That predictability accelerates learning because it removes uncertainty from the process. However, honesty matters. The Bravo 1 is not lightweight, and convex edges require some learning when it comes to sharpening. Beginners may need time to adapt, but once learned, maintenance becomes intuitive. These small learning curves are the only reasons it does not take the number 1 position. Educationally, the Bark River Bravo 1 teaches flow, smooth transitions between tasks, controlled force application, and respect for technique. It does not fight the user, nor does it hide mistakes. It simply reflects skill level honestly. That is why the Bravo 1 earns the number 2 ranking. It is nearly perfect, versatile, and deeply effective. A knife that can grow with the user for years without becoming limiting. Number 1. Mora Garberg, the best bushcraft fixed blade knife of 2026. At number 1, we have the knife that proves a powerful truth in bushcraft. The best tool is not the most aggressive or the most expensive, but the one that teaches skill, delivers control, and performs consistently in real outdoor conditions. The Mora Garberg. This knife earns the top position because it achieves something very few fixed blade knives manage to do. It works equally well for beginners, learning fundamentals, and experts executing advanced bushcraft tasks. The Garberg features a true full-tank construction, which provides stability and confidence during battening, wood processing, and structural carving. That structural integrity allows the user to focus on technique rather than tool limitations. The blade geometry is where the Garberg truly separates itself from the competition. Mora's grind engages wood cleanly and predictably, allowing precise depth control with minimal effort. When carving feather sticks, shaping joints, or refining notches, the knife responds immediately to subtle hand movements. This feedback is essential for skill development because it teaches correct blade angle, pressure control, and grain reading. The steel selection strikes an ideal balance between edge retention, toughness, and ease of sharpening. It holds an edge long enough for extended carving sessions while remaining forgiving and easy to maintain in the field. A critical feature for educational bushcraft. The handle design is ergonomic, secure, and non-slip, supporting all major bushcraft grips without causing discomfort or fatigue during long work sessions. Comfort at this level directly improves precision and learning retention. Another defining strength of the Mora Garberg is consistency. It performs the same in dry wood, green wood, cold conditions, and prolonged use. That reliability removes uncertainty, allowing users to build confidence and improve faster. The knife neither hides mistakes nor exaggerates them. It reflects the user's skill honestly, which is exactly what a learning-focused bushcraft tool should do. While some knives excel in one specific area, the Garberg excels across all essential bushcraft tasks without compromise. It is not the flashiest knife, but it is the most complete. That completeness is why it earns the #1 ranking as the best bushcraft fixed blade knife of 2026. Choosing the right bushcraft knife is not about hype. It's about learning, control, and consistency. Every knife on this list has a purpose, but the Mora Garberg stands out because it grows with you, from beginner to expert. If this guide helped you understand bushcraft knives better, make sure to like, subscribe, and share for more educational outdoor gear breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and keep building real skills in the outdoors.